This is our HIIT class. Let's get started with a nice light warm-up for a jog. Just one set of medium to heavy weights. We've got 8 moves today. One move is going to be just body weight. We're going to focus on getting that heart rate up. We're going to incorporate that same move. We're going to add some weight. So for example, a lateral lunge to a hop, so alternating side to side, one time for 40 seconds, and we're going to add a lateral shuffle or a lateral lunge to a narrow row. So we're going to incorporate those weights. We use the same arm, same leg, long in opposite directions. So again, we got 40 seconds on the clock, 20-second breather, total of 8 moves, and we're going to run through them 4 times. Reaching and stretching, same arm, same leg, long in opposite directions. Last set. Come back to center, drive that knee up and over to a side lunge. Deep bend into that knee. Pressing those hips back. Give me one more set on each side. Gently come to the center, feet wider than your hips, heels in, toes out, arms out to a T. Deep bend and extend to both knees for 3. That's 2. Last one, hold the bend the knees, tiny circles with your arms. Palms relaxed down, shoulders away from your ears. Last 2. And 1, flip it in reverse, opposite direction, still tiny circles. Last 2. And 1, reach the opposite hand towards opposite foot, coming back to that deep bend into the knee that you're reaching towards. Give me one more set on each side. Gently come back to center, hold the bend in the knees, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug as you open the arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. For 3. That's 2. Last one, release your right knee down, untuck your right toes, press forward into your left knee, open up your right hip flexor. Draw the hips back, straighten the left leg. Press it forward. 2 more. On the next one, keep the hips back, left leg is straight, add some movement to your left toes. You can point flex, circle out your ankle. Hold your left toes flexed, hinge forward, framing it over your left foot. Drawing your nose towards your knee. Inhale, rise up, left knee comes down. Take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into your right knee, feeling the stretch in your left hip flexor. On your next breath, draw the hips back. Press it forward. Welcome, Terry. We'll need a set of medium to heavy weights for today. On the next one, keep the hips back, add some movement to your right ankle. You can wiggle out your toes, windshield wiper the right foot, circle the ankle. Hold the right toes flexed, hinge forward, frame over your right foot, pressing your hips back. Maybe getting your chest closer towards your knee. Bend into your right knee, step your left foot to meet the right forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rise all the way up, shoulders down and back. Grab some water, shake anything else that you may need to. Again, 8 moves, 40 seconds on, 20-second rest. The first move, we have a lateral shuffle to a hop. Here we go, lateral shuffle to a hop. So we're gonna reach down towards the floor, coming up to that hop. Keep it going. Reaching down low, reaching up high. We're getting that heart rate up. You're halfway. Use what space you have in your lateral shuffle. 10 seconds to go. Lateral shuffle, tap to a hop. All right, 20-second breather. We're gonna grab those weights next. We're gonna zip those feet together. We're gonna alternate lateral lunge. We're gonna hold that lunge. We're gonna do a row. Release, Step back in, step it out, lateral lunge, row, and release. We're going in 2. That's 1, here we go. Lateral lunge, row, release, step it in, left side. Bringing those weights up towards your back pocket. Keep it going. Row and release. We're setting those weights back down for our next move. Coming into just body weight cardio. Stay with it. Alternating lateral lunge, narrow row for 3. That's 2. Finish up where you're at, set those weights down. We're gonna come into a squat to an X jump. So zip your feet together, hands at heart center. We're gonna hop to a big X. Now you can take out that hop and just give me a large X stance, alternating those legs opening. Here we go. Squat to an X hop or X step, your choice. Deep end those knees. Reach those arms out wide, creating the top part of that X. You're squeezing your outer hip and glute as you lift that leg out. Keep it going. Squat to an X jump or stance. Almost there, last 5, 3, 2. All right, shake it out. Grab that weight. We have a squat to an overhead press with an alternating knee drive. So feet are zipped together under your hips, wider if you want to add some stability. Here we go. Deepen those knees in 2. Last 1, squat. Press that weight overhead to a knee drive. This is the variation with that weight. So we've got 1 move with just body weight, which we're focusing on getting that heart rate up, increasing the intensity. Second move, we're slowing down just a tad, and we're adding that weight for some added resistance. Squat, overhead press, alternating knee drive. Sink those hips down low, chest lifted. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. We have 4, reach and pull, same arm, same leg 4 times. 4 volley jumps in the center, then we're gonna switch sides. We're going into 10. This can be done with a weight if you prefer, or just body weight. Here we go. Reach and pull. 4 times, bring it center, 4 volley jumps, or calf raises. 4 reach and pull, 4 volley jumps. Keep it going, drive that knee up. Reach those arms down, framing that thigh. You've got it. We're more than halfway. Stay with it. We're picking up those weights again. Last 5. Last 2. All right, next up, we have an alternating single leg kickback. Option 1, staggering that foot back, pop that heel, reaching down. Option 2, kick that leg back. We're firing up the abs here. Your choice. Stagger one foot back and we're alternating. Single leg deadlift. Option 1, single leg kick back, lifting that foot off the floor. Option 2, no matter if that foot is lifting or staying planted on the floor, your hips are square, your back is flat, core engaged on your navel into your spine, up to the crown of your head. Stay with it, last 7. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. We've got burpees next. Top of your mat, inchworms, come to the back. Just 40 seconds. We're getting that heart rate up, We're going in 5. Try to keep those feet moving. Inchworm or burpees, your choice. Reach it up, add that hop, take out that hop. Bring it down to that tabletop, bear, or all the way out to a high plank. Keep it going. You can walk, or you can hop your feet out if you're doing burpees. If you're doing inchworms, you'll walk your hands out. You can stop when you're at tabletop with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Shins can be hovering, or bring it all the way out to that high plank. Last 2. All right, we're gonna hold on the floor. Grab those weights, place them between your palms. Come back to that high plank. We've got a compound move here. We're gonna press the hips up. Power dog, bring it back down. Hand to foot, passing that weight. Come back, power dog. Timer has begun. Starting that high plank, pipe those hips up. Transfer that weight towards your ankles. With the weight by your ankles, give me a power dog, shins hovering. Pressing your hips back. Keep it going. When you come back to that high plank, grab those weights. Bring them back to the top. Keep it going. Alternating power dog, high plank, down dog, weight transfer. Last 2. All right, set those weights off to the side. We're back to the top. Lateral shuffle. Remember, add in that floor tap. Add in that hop. You want to take out that hop? You can just give me a calf raise. All right, we're going to the left side this time. Lateral shuffle, stepping or hopping. Floor tap, ceiling reach. Lateral shuffle. You can run it out, or you can step. You can add that hop in whether you're running or you're stepping those feet. All right, halfway. Keep it going, floor tap, ceiling reach. Lateral shuffle to get you from side to side. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, grab water when you need it. When you're done grabbing water or stretching, grab those weights. One weight in each hand. We're gonna start to the left side. Feet are glued together to begin with. Left lateral lunge. Hold that lunge, do that narrow row, bring it back in, switch sides. Here we go. Lateral lunge, row it up, release. Step it in, right side, lateral lunge, row it up, release, step it in. Stay with it. Almost there. Alternating. Lateral lunge. Holding that lunge. Give me a row. Elbows stay close in towards your body, bringing those weights up towards your hips. Last 3, 2. All right, set those weights down. Perfect timing. We have our squat to our X jump. And you can take out that jump. You can add that jump at any time. I want you to zip your feet together, hands and elbows together. Deep squat, rise up, hopping or stepping. Here we go. Squat, lift, squat, and rise. Now, if you're not hopping, make sure you're alternating. Which leg is lifting out from the side? If you're hopping, both legs are going to reach out. So you're exercising both of your outer glutes and hips at the same time. Stay with it. Nice consistency, ladies. Almost there, 7 seconds to go. We're grabbing that one weight next. Last 2 and 1. All right. Finish up where you're at. Grabbing that weight. Weight between your palms. Bring your feet under your hips, closer together for more of a balance challenge. Further apart for more balance. We're gonna come to that deep squat again, just like we did with the X jump, but this time we're gonna drive our knee up. Here we go. Left knee, overhead, squat, right knee, press overhead. Stay with it. I want you to press your hips back low. Sinking those hips towards the floor. Making sure that your knees do not past your toes. You want them to track over your toes, so no wide knee or knock knee if your feet are further apart. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Last two, and one. All right, finish up where you're at, set that weight down. For reach and pull, left leg to the right side. 4 times, bring it center. 4 belly jumps, reaching to the left side. Right knee, we're going in 5. That's 3. Last 2, here we go. Reach and pull 4 times of each. Bring it center, 4 belly jumps. Or give me those calf raises. Really drive that knee up, stepping that foot back. Keep it going. You're stretching your hip flexor and that glute as you step that leg further back. Keep it going. Almost there. Last 7. Reach and pull 4 times. 4 belly jumps. Last 1. All right, finish up where you're at. We're grabbing those weights, 2 weights. We've got the options. Kick back stance for a deadlift or kick that leg back. We're firing up the lower abs in 5. 20 minutes really fly by. All right, right leg kicks back first. Here we go. Stay with it. Slow and steady. This is round 2 of 4. We got one more set of moves after this. Almost there. Alternating single leg kick back, kickstand stance, or full kick back. Your choice. Either way, back is flat. As you hinge, your gaze follows. Last 3, 2. All right, set those weights down. We'll use them one more time to finish up this set. My personal favorite, burpees. Come to the top of the mat, hopping or stepping. Bringing those feet out. If you'd rather do inchworms, come to the back of your area. You can still add that hop at the top, but you're walking your hands out. Here we go. Reach it up. Walk it out. If you're in that burpee stance, you have the option to alternate stepping your feet back or hopping both feet back. You can stop with your knees under your hips in that tabletop or bear stance if you'd rather cover your shins. Or you can bring it all the way out to that high plank. Back is flat, core is engaged. Don't let your hips sink lower than your shoulders. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Grab those weights. Place them to the top of the mat between your palms. Remember, we're going to start in that high plank stance. So once you're here, we're going to press those hips back. Shins hovering, power dog. Come back forward, grab the weight in your right hand, pipe the hips up, bring the weight to your left foot. Here we go. Power dog. High plank, weight to opposite foot. High plank, weight to opposite foot. Come back to that high plank, give me a power dog. High plank, now we're gonna grab those weights. Bring it back between your palms. Doesn't matter which hand you start with. Power dog. High plank, weight to foot. High plank, weight to foot. Come back to that high plank, power dog. High plank, weight to foot, or weight to hand, I'm sorry. We're grabbing that weight now. Last one. Ooh-wee. All right, come on back to the top. We're setting it up. Catch your breath. Grab water at any time. We're back to the top with our lateral shuffles. Remember, you can hop or you can side step. Here we go. Lateral shuffle, floor tap, ceiling reach. Lateral shuffle. This is option 1. Option 2, add a little hop. Option 3, side shuffle those feet as opposed to stepping. You do you. This is the top of round 3. Keep it going. Lateral shuffle or step. Tap the floor. Reach for the ceiling. Alternating hands that are reaching for the floor. Last 2. And 1. All right, we're going to grab those weights. Alternating lateral lunge to a row. One weight in each hand. We're going to start to the right side, shoulders down and back. Zip your feet together. We're going to lunge to the right side. Here we go. Lateral lunge, hold it. Row it up. Release, step it in. Left side, lateral lunge, row it up. Release, step it in. Switching sides. Keep it going. You can make it fluid, going right into that lateral lunge and row. Or you can break down those movements. Keep it going. 10 more seconds here. Row, release, step it in, step it out. Row, release, step it in, step it out. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Set those weights down. We have our body weight cardio. We have those X jumps. So forearms and hands together, feet zip together, deep squat, power through those heels, rise up. Here we go. Deep squat, X jump, staggering, or doing both at the same time. Keep it going. X jump. Woo. All right, I'll do 3 in a row. Stay with it. Deep squat. Lifting, reaching your arms out long as if you're trying to take flight. Really try to lift that leg out directly from your hip. Stay with it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, we're grabbing that weight. Just 1. Bring it between your palms. We're going to come back to that same beginning stance, that squat. As we extend the legs, we're going to drive one knee up. We're pressing that weight overhead in 5. Last 2. Here we go. Right knee. Press it up. Deep squat, left knee. Press it up. We're alternating right and left. Flex your toes. Try to get that knee high. We're firing up the lower abs with that knee drive. And we're keeping things symmetrical by alternating, of course. Stay with it. Squat overhead press with an alternating knee drive for 7. Last 5, 2, last 1. All right, set that weight down. We got our reach and pulls. Lateral lunge to forward volley jumps. Calf raises or just overhead reaches, your choice. We're going right leg to the left side. Reach that leg long, reach those arms long overhead. 4, 3, 2. Bring it center. 4 jumps, 4 hops. Keep it going. Really press that leg back. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Reach and pull. You're simultaneously driving that knee up towards the same shoulder as you're reaching both arms down to frame that knee, maybe your hip. Last 2. All right, single leg kickbacks, alternating kickstand or full kickback. All right, grab those weights. We're setting it up. Left leg staggers back. Here we go. Option 1, kickstand deadlift. We're popping that back heel. That's your starting stance for option 2. Stay there. Or lift the ball of your back foot as you hinge forward. If you get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. Slow it down. Come back to your breath. And as you hinge, bring your gaze with you. Do not find a single thing to focus on. I know it's kind of weird since it's a balance challenge. Last 3, 2. All right. We've got burpees, top of the mat, or inchworms, back of the mat. I'm going to stick with inchworms. You can do either one. Do what works for you. Reach those arms up. Here we go. Last bit of body weight cardio. Finishing up round 3. Then we're going to incorporate those weights with some cardio as we stay in that high plank formation. Keep it going. Walking those feet or hopping those feet. Or walking your hands out. Coming to that tabletop or that high plank. Last 10. Last 3, 2. All right. Bring it on down. Grab those weights. Place them between your palms. Remember, high plank, power dog, high plank, pike, with that weight transfer. We're going in 5. That's 3. All right, high plank, power dog. Bring those weights to your hands. Come back to that high plank. Give me that power dog with those weights by your feet. Come back to that high plank. Bring those weights back to your hands. You got it. Stay with it. Slow it down as much as you need to. Just try to keep moving. Last 10. Transferring that weight to and from your feet. Last 3, 2. All right, we're coming back to the top. We're gonna run through these moves one more time. This is your last time. We should make it the best yet. We got that lateral shuffle or step. Come to the right side of your area. We're all gonna go to the left side. Use what space you have. Here we go. Hips down low. Lateral step or shuffle. Keep it going. Pressing those hips back. Ooh, I forgot the ceiling reach. Reaching up. Adding back to that shuffle. Reaching down and then up. Keep it going. 15 seconds to go. Last time here. Take out what doesn't suit you. Add what you like. Maybe it's a hop, maybe it's a shuffle. Maybe it's taking those things out for 2. Last 1. Finish up where you're at. Grab water anytime. We're grabbing those weights, 1 weight in each hand. Lateral lunge or nose. All right, we're going in 7. We're going to start to the left side. Left lateral lunge with the row. Here we go. Row it up. Keep those weights close in towards your body. Rowing those weights up towards your back pocket. Firing up those triceps. Step it in. Step it out. Row. Release. Step it in. Step it out. So those feet are still moving. 1 foot is grounded the entire time. We're adding those weights to burn more calories. Still in that lateral-like movement. Adding in those tricep rows for 5. That's 3. Last 2. All right, bring it in, set those weights down. We have a squat. Knuckles and forearms together to an X jump We're popping up, alternating the legs to an X stance. We're going in 5, 3, 2. Here we go. Deep bend. Rise up. Deep bend. And lift. Really squeeze that outer glute. You want to feel an ever so slightly pinch in your outer hip as you pop out of that squat, even if it's one leg or if it's both legs. Reach those arms up high, forming that X stance. Shoulders relax down away from your ears. Last time here for 10. Squat to X jump for 3. That's 2. Last one. All right. We're grabbing that one heavy weight. Bring that weight between your palms. We're coming back more into those glutes and into your abs with that overhead press and that knee drive. Bring your feet starting hip width, maybe closer, maybe wider, your choice. Here we go. Deep bend. Press it up. Deep bend. And press. Flex through your toes. Knuckles to the ceiling. Weight between your palms. You can always use 2 weights too, if that's preferred. You can do this with just body weight as well. All right, 15 seconds to go. Stay with it. Deep squat. Alternating knee drive, overhead press for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Set that weight down. All right, 4 moves to go. 4 down for our final 4th round. We're gonna reach and pull. Sorry, that left leg to the left side. Reach your arms to the right. We're gonna drive that left knee up for 4 times. In 2. That's 1. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Bring it center. 4, 3, 2. Volley jumps or calf raises. Then we got that right knee. 4 times. 4 volley jumps or calf raises. The goal here is to get that heart rate up using just your body weight. No equipment needed here. You, of course, can always add a weight between your palms if you'd like. Your choice. 10 more seconds. Last 5. Last 1. All right, we're grabbing those weights. 1 weight in each hand. Kickback deadlifts or full range kickbacks. Stagger the right foot back. We're going in 3, 2. Here it is. So you can lift that leg or you can keep the ball of that foot grounded. Either way, you're firing up those glutes. You're firing up your abs. Shoulders relax down away from your ears. Back is flat. Hips are square. Imagine those hips are headlights. You want to keep them facing forward in the same direction that you're looking. Alternating single leg deadlift or kickback for 3. Last 2. All right. Burpee. Top of the mat. Inchworm. Back of the mat, your choice, stepping or hopping, both options. You can always add that hop at the top. Whether you're doing a burpee or an inchworm or going in 2, that's 1. If you're in those inchworms, make sure as you walk your hands out, your knees are bent. Your knees are straight when your arms are extended far away from your toes. So whether that's in your high plank or tabletop or when you're standing. Otherwise, the knees are bent. If you're doing burpees, you can hop both the feet back at the same time. If you prefer to step the feet back, make sure you're alternating. 1 foot, then the other foot. Last 7, 3, 2. All right, grab those weights. Final 40 seconds of work here. With those weights. Remember, we're starting in that high plank. We're piking those hips back. Coming into the power dog. Coming back to that high plank, transferring the weights. Here we go. Power dog. Press it forward, weight to feet. Second one, weight to feet. Come back to that high plank, power dog. High plank, grab that weight, bring it back to your hands. Second weight, bring it back. Power dog. High plank, bring that weight to your feet. Opposite weight. Power dog. Grab the weights, bring them back. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Release your knees down. Come to a tabletop stance. Bump the hips side to side. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky, coming into a piked down dog, inverted V. Biceps hugging your ears. Hell out your heels, bend and extend to both knees. Alternating. Deep bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Shoulders down and back. We're going to stagger the right foot forward, heel down, toes lifted, sweep it down and up for 3. That's 2. On the next one, release your right elbow to your right toes. Dig your right heel into the floor. Feel a stretch in the back side of your right leg. Slide your right foot in, circle it out. Switch directions. Right foot down, left foot forward, heel down, toes up, sweep it down and up for 3. That's 2. On the next one, left elbow to left toes. Really dig your left heel into the floor. Gently rise up, slide your left foot in, circle it out. Widen your stance, feet wider than your hips, heels in, toes out. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release your arms to the horizon, palms down, side bend to the right. Right hand in front of your left hip, left bicep, hugging your left ear. Inhale through center, arms to the horizon. Side bend to the left, left hand in front of your right hip. Reaching your right fingertips over the left toes. Inhale back to center, nice big inhale. And exhale, one more time for good luck. And release. Awesome, fantastic work today. Thank you so much for joining me.